was that? That is strange.
What is? What are you guys looking at? Looks like the sunset to me.
No, Greg, that's east. Sunset behind us 20 minutes ago.
Well, what do you think it is, then?
Maybe a fire, maybe a plane crash in the woods.
Yeah, plane crash, it could be.
Or maybe it's a rat with a podcast coming to you live from the sewers of Brooklyn, New York. Look at that. My camera has got the microphone right in my face. That's exactly the way you should start a show. We'll keep it that way. Episode 485? What are we up to here? 485 of Nick the Rat Radio. Hey, get this over here. Come here. I'm going to move this. I'm going to put this right up my asshole. There we go. That's how you start a podcast. By flaunting your a-hole. Hi. It's Wednesday. It's 10 p.m. And Stacy is at Waythorn's house. Stacy's not alive yet. All right. I logged into AWS. Ew. There's guacamole on my beer. It was a Taco Wednesday. I'm sorry, everybody. This is gross. Is there any toiletries in the sewer? Ew. There's no tissues. How doesn't one masturbate in this studio? This is gross. There's guacamole all over here. Let me see if I have a tissue. In my pocket, perhaps. No, it's for my glasses. This, folks, is how you start a podcast. All right, guess what? We're just going to have to live with a guac can. Hopefully I won't grab it. I'm drinking a very strange beer tonight. Sloop Brewing. It's called No Pumpkin. So it's not a pumpkin IPA. It's an IPA where there's it doesn't taste like pumpkin, but there's a pumpkin on it. I don't know how you ask for this. You just say, hey, don't give me no pumpkin. I don't really understand it, but it's a pretty good IPA. We're going to crack it open for the boys and the girls and the Khajiit. It's pretty tasty. Not bad. So tonight's episode, very special episode. I think we're doing a disservice because we have a growth of information, of stuff people could use, some details about life that we've accrued over the years in the sewer. And I think we should combine it into a package, a small packet, And I think we're going to be telling people how to protect themselves from being abducted by aliens tonight. I was looking at some notes in the filing cabinet we have in the corner over here, and we have at least 5 or 6 books filled with actual letters that people have wrote us about alien abduction and how to protect yourself. So I think we're going to be giving some tips and tricks tonight on how to protect yourself and your loved ones too, which is very important. You know, this day and age, you got to protect yourself and you got to protect your loved ones, because if you don't protect your loved ones and say they get abducted, raped, transformed into aliens, and now you're like by yourself and all your loved ones are just imposters, sporting human skin, but they're actually aliens on the inside. Now you're alone. What are you going to do? You know, it's really scary to think about. So you need to protect your loved ones. So when your neighbor gets abducted and gets an alien put into his human skin, then you and your family could go there and murder him. And you'll have more people to murder him with, and you'll have a better chance of living. And I think, and then when you live and you listen to my show, you could donate, and then I get money. So it's a system. It's kind of like that chart, the circle of life. The show's over. Yeah, Ned, the show's over. You're late. You're preggers. You're pregnant. There is a chat still in the IRC that's getting transported into the video, but the Discord chat and the Twitch chat, I'm not even logged into Twitch right now. I'm streaming this on Twitch, but I'm not logged into Twitch at all. I should probably do that, especially for the Doge Nation segment. So we're going to log into Twitch here, see if I'm even streaming there. Let's see. Can I see?
Ok. Bueno, ahorita lo hago después del directo. Primero que nada, les quiero decir, amiguitos, he estado un poco ocupado estos últimos meses.
Well, that's cool. They put people that speak other languages on the homepage. That's good. Yeah, Dr. Summer Crotch is asking for Stacy in the Twitch chat. No, Stacy is still dead. Look, I've logged into AWS, into the, was it Light Sail or whatever? I finally figured out how to open up the console to see where you would type stuff in. Now I have to type in the permissions to go to GitHub to get the matter something, the Matterhorn, the matter scatter, and then just got to copy and paste some stuff. So I'm very close to actually doing it. But this weekend was 420 Easter YOLO gotta smoke it all day. And, fuck, I had no time to do what I had to do. And I have excuses for days, all right? If you want excuses, you come to the best place, baby. 3 weeks ago, I said I was going to put on some pants. In the sewer there, Ducky. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I see. I'm reading all three chats though. I'm basically barely even doing a podcast show. I'm just reading 3 or 4 chat rooms, and it's a good neck exercise. I found it's good to turn your neck from left to right to left to right to left to right, along with your eyes. Isn't it weird that your eyes have necks too? Like that stalk in the back of your eye. You got it's like a neck, and your whole eye is like a head. And we're gonna keep talking though about other stuff other than creepy eyeballs in your skull. So Stacy is close. Stacy is close. It's hard. It's hard work. I understand how comic book artists feel now. The pressure of having to actually make a comic book and give it to people. It's difficult, It's and just like this show, it's like hard to bring the IRC chat, and the Discord chat and the Twitch chat and combine them into one ultimate chat, kind of like Voltron or some shit, like the Voltron of chat. That's the good thing about doing a podcast radio show, because you could do things like that. You could have the Voltron of chat, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Let's listen to some music right now. We got Lavaros with Morning Dreams. We'll be right back with Morning Threat Radio. Well, that was a fun little diddly do, doodly did, skibbity doo. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the. Oh, where's the? There I am. Hi. Let's move that over. Let's lean back. I just want to lean back a little bit. There we go. That feels good. Tonight, I must inform you. Everything you hear on this show, everything, is going to be barely based in reality. Like, nothing I say you could take for truth. Like, I think that is a good disclaimer to put in front of programming. But the truth of the matter is everything I'm saying is completely true, and you should probably be scared for your friends and family. But I really don't want people to end here of themselves. Like, I don't want people to get hurt out there in Radioland. So I think it's a really a good place in the sewer right now, because now we're all together and imaginations are brewing, fantasies are being exposed for what they are. The fantasies. Not like there's no blue, there's no red down here. There's gas and electric living together. This bug zapping light in here is very hot. What would happen if you touch a bug zapper? Would you get stuck to it? Would like your skin fuse to it, and would you like melt to it and then just start getting electrocuted right away? Or would you be able to get off of a bug zapper? Is that like a TikTok challenge? Like to stick your dick in a bug zapper and see if you get it de-welded from it? But the truth of the matter is that we do have a phone line, though, and it's wide open at 917-719-5923. Give a call in if you have any tips tonight for how we could protect our own selves and our loved ones from the scourge from outer space, from taking over your bodies and your mind and your soul. Yeah, let us know, because we need.
Hey, Nick.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Is this voicemail
If I was you,
is this a
that's
phone call?
good, man. That's you guys are good, dude. You guys know your stuff.
Who?
But I'm looking at the moon here, and it seems like last week when the moon was rising, it was like 50 feet to the left. Wish I knew degrees, but it's just do 360. See if we can do degrees. 45 degrees. It's been about like it's like 20 degrees to the south. The moon. It's like it jumped like that overnight. It seems like that's strange. I don't know enough about it to to get concerned. But no, I'm sorry. I just probably sucks. But this is Kevin Hurley, and I wanted to call in and just simply go through, why no one. It's not that you should, but it's that why would you believe in anything? Why would you, if you knew that the belief of something pretty much closed your mind to understanding it completely? Belief used to mean something entirely different long ago, sir. It used to mean be living, be life. It used to just mean be. Be living in God. Being loved, being godly, sir. And that joy with no with no passing pleasure can disturb the mere joy of existence. That's what McCaffrey wanted to try to tell you. And it seems like, sir, that you don't want to know for some reason, or you don't want to express it. Anyways, for whatever reason, sir. Very well. Good luck to you.
Well, caller, the only moon that I saw last night was when I was lying on the floor in your mother's bathroom and she was removing a tampon. I can't believe she was still using tampons. She's pretty old, but yeah, she was full ass way out there. I don't know if it was waning or waxing. It definitely wasn't waxing. It's probably waning. As for everything else you said, exactly right, caller. It's what I was trying to tell everybody before you so rudely left me a voicemail that I played on my own time. When you come look down on it, you'll see that actually probably was not Kev Bot. I don't even know if Kev Bot's alive anymore. Haven't heard from him in a long time. But that's okay. There's a lot of the dynamics of cultures in places expands and dies sometimes. It's organic mostly. It just happens. Things go on, things come, things go. Excuse you. That's gross. Where's the burp button? Look. Ow. All right, step back a little bit. There is no other voicemails tonight. That's pretty much all of them. That's all you're gonna get. But that's fine, because I'm sure somebody's gonna call in and let us know how to protect ourselves and our loved ones from being abducted, swooped off this earth, brought into the heavens, raped up in the ass. And delivered back to you the next day, making you waffles and pancakes like nothing even happened. Tonight, all the music we're playing is CC BY 3.0. It is free for you to play and replay and play it again and replay it and do what you want with it. As long as you let everybody know the artist's name, date of birth, social security number. But you gotta let them know the name and the song name and all that other wacky stuff and their email address, perhaps. I don't know. I just let you know their names and stuff. You can find them all on SoundCloud. They're all under my likes. They're under my likes. You go there, you look at my likes. You'll find this next song. This next song is pretty cool. All the songs that I play are pretty fun, cool. I like them. Turn and Tune, Village by the Sea.
I need that hot steam directly in my skull cave.
I miss Carolyn. I hope she's doing well with her new child. Beautiful, beautiful sight there. Mother and child. See, she needs to protect her baby from being abducted by aliens, brought into the space. Maybe some space alien might try to breastfeed her baby, get it to hate her. Then the alien is gonna cook its rabbits or something. I don't know. Carolyn, if you have rabbits, get rid of the rabbits. Don't have pet rabbits. Don't have pet rabbits.
Hello?
Hello?
Mick?
Hi?
You said Carolyn. Carolyn?
Carolyn
Blaney?
Carolyn Blaney. Yeah, do you know Carolyn Blaney?
Oh, I love Carolyn Blaney. She's amazing. What's going on with Carolyn? I've missed her. She's not on the
Oh, she had a little baby.
on the
She had a kid.
social. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Is
Spread
she
life,
back
baby.
on the socials?
I don't know. I haven't seen her on the socials in a pretty long time now. It's been it's been no.
Yeah. Well, absolute blessings to her and the baby. That's amazing. I'm so glad you shared that information. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I've
the baby's
been
social security number. I have that too. I could share that.
out of the loop. I was out of the loop, Nick. I'm going to talk over you telling me the number.
No, but I think she probably had this. Maybe, you know what? She was from Canada.
Oh?
I think she had this kid so she could become an American. I think she was like, I want to get out of Canada so bad.
That shit happens she is Hawaiian, isn't she?
I think
She's
from
got like a dual
East India.
citizenship. Carolyn is amazing. What?
I met her in person once. We went to Hooters.
Yeah?
Yeah, we went to Hooters.
Well, what'd she have to say about that?
About what? Hooters?
I took a well endowed woman to Hooters one time because I didn't take her there. She met me. I was already busy. I had
You were
it was
working
like
there,
a
weren't
free,
you? You were working there, you dirty
No,
dog.
no. It was
You
a,
do have,
this
you
is
sound
back
like you have some nice breasts.
I actually have quite the set. I can do more push-ups than a New York sewer rat easily. Anyway, yeah. Well,
You want to have a
back to
competition?
the point.
You want to have a little push off?
Right now, at the moment, you want to do it live?
No.
Oh.
We have to
Okay,
do. We have to have
well,
like
in
a
that case-
stage, and we have to have a lot of people go there, and we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, we
In
got to have
public.
witnesses. Yeah, exactly. What I was going to say is, I took a young lady met me at the Hooters. They were hosting a free poker tournament. They were sponsored locally by some. I mean, this is like shit. Over a decade ago. It's probably 20 years ago. God, I'm old as fuck. Anyway, yeah. So they were doing a poker tournament, and it was back when it was real popular on the TVs and shit. And yeah, what the hell was the point of this? Hello?
Caller. Caller.
Nick! Nick the Rat!
Caller, if you
I'm on Nick's show! Nick the Rat! Did I win?
you might win. Do you have any tips for people to protect themselves from being abducted by aliens?
Turpentine.
Turpentine.
Yes. Turpentine with a little bit of sugar, and don't ingest too much because it can be toxic and definitely painful.
Now, how do you administer this?
Not medical. Oh, shit. Oh, Nick. God, you tricked me. Not medical advice, I forgot to state. Yes, the parasites and or other maladies inside you really can't stand the turpentine and the administration of the sugar to there's all kind of internet information about dosing this shit. I'm not trying to make myself any kind of liable, but turpentine cleanse type thing. People have done that shit for centuries. Do you understand what turpentine is?
It protects you from the aliens.
Not the terpenes, the turpentine. You know that's why weed stinks so damn bad. The terpenes in weed is basically the terpene in skunks.
So you're saying
urine.
I could smoke turpentine? You could get it pretty
That's
cheap.
why you say, "Oh my God, that weed smells so skunky," because it smells like a skunk's piss. So if you're like, I don't know, skunk piss and burning or not burning necessarily, but warm turpentine essentially smell about the same. You're like, oh God, what is that smell? It's nasty. And then it's the terpenes in the skunk's piss or in the weed. The marijuana, as it were.
So are you supposed to like inject it? How does it protect you from aliens?
Alive?
How are you? I don't understand this. You're confusing me now.
The only 7 aliens that I ever knew could not stand the smell of turpentines, and all that shit.
Okay, I see. So you're saying put it like next to your bed.
Lil Wayne wants to say he's high as F, and he's like seeing shit and this and that. I really don't think it's the case.
So you're trying to say, in your medical advice, you think you should soak your pillow in turpentine before you go to bed? Medical advice from a real doctor? That's what you're trying to say?
Absolutely not medical advice.
So you, as a real PhD doctor, are trying to say that you should douse your entire mattress?
I want to say that I appreciate the way you started the show and you were having a struggle or a hard time finding tissue. Nick, the sewers are full of used tissues.
There's fatbergs everywhere, but they're wet. You can't...
Well, I mean, it's a moist wipe. Taking care of business. Do what you do. I'm not questioning.
I still have guacamole on this shit, too.
The guacamole is actually Zindu's jizz.
Look at that. It looks pretty great. It looks pretty good on the blue. The can is blue and the guac is green. Not bad.
Did you actually eat that shit? That's Zindu's jizz.
Tastes good?
No, seriously. On an other hand, or on a side note, Jimmy Spearfish, Stillfish, Spill Water. The gentleman from, where is he from? Oklahoma?
Stillwater from Spearfish.
He's like, he said he teased twice or 3 times now. I've missed him on the show. He teased he was going to elucidate on some Joker like allure, some Joker insight that the average consumer of the comics and or entertainment might not have delved into. And I love the people that can track and follow. I'm too goddamn busy. I can't do it. But I love sinking into the lore. Hello? Nick? It sounds like you're masturbating with newspaper. Nick the rat? Stop jacking off in my ear.
Thank you for the 96 cents, caller.
Oh, sir, you're most definitely welcome. I will depart and let you credit it as due.
I almost destroyed this check, by the way.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just gonna be quiet while you read it so I can fuck with you further.
Caller, how was your day?
My day was actually pretty fucking miserable. You know the band Disturbed?
It's like, ooh, chicka waka waka, ooh, ah, chicka chicka chicka.
No.
Waka waka waka.
This is not that. That was like the weird band. Disturbed is
Korn.
like the melancholy. They were more of the wah 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 type.
Ooh,
I don't know.
he was
They
the
had a lot
bald
of
guy,
young
right? With
female,
the lip ring. He had the lip ring.
Disturbed. Shit. Fuck. Damn. What the hell is their song?
Anyway,
I'm not a huge fan.
What is your point, caller? Today was
my
bad because
point is my contact, my girl, my colleague who was going to be helping and shit with all the business deals that we do. She took off early to enjoy a Disturbed concert. I'm not going to say today because then people will look it up and geolocate me, which I don't approve of. So, hey, stop that shit.
All right, let's see if it matches the check.
Well, sometimes it does. That's what she said.
Disturbed.
Anyway, so they're touring locally, and she left work early, and she's coming in late tomorrow, which I totally get. I understand. I mean, hell, a good night of watching a 25-year-old fucking band. You got to take a break, right? Hello?
All right, this checks out.
Oh, yeah, that checked out? What? What's the
Your
check?
checks out.
Oh, yeah, check. 1, 2, 3.
Disturbed
check.
is
10,
playing
4,
where
good
this
buddy.
check came from.
Uh-oh. Oh, what goddamn researcher here. Are you using AI?
Oh, down with the sickness. Wah, wah, ooh, down with the sickness. Yeah, that's I was kind of close.
Yeah, there were several.
They do the wah. I was
bands.
kind of right.
I think they did a couple of good covers too, like that. What's it called? Sound of Silence or something. That makes me feel old. Anyway, yeah.
So today was bad because
the
girl that was supposed to help you do work went to see Disturbed, and you had to do all the work by yourself.
No. I was just busy. And got subpoenaed and all this other
You got
bullshit.
subpoenaed.
Yeah, I mean, the court stuff, local government bullshit. It happens. And yeah. So, what were you talking about, Nick?
Caller.
Oh, Aliens. Yeah, don't eat the guacamole. If you see guacamole everywhere and you can't find a dry tissue, the joke is on you, motherfucker. But yeah, I would love to hear from Jimmy. Still water, still fish, spear stuff, fish, water. Yeah, I would love to hear what was actually going on with, because I like to track the lore, but I can't. I just cannot
What kind of
find the
lore are you
time
talking
and
about?
all the resources to study. What?
What are you talking about, lore?
Lore, you know the storyline, all the detail, the epic details that some people are able to accumulate and research and to dive into and make these connections that others are just like, oh, I got a paper cut opening my comic, and you're like, shut the fuck up, Nick.
Yeah.
Learn how to read a book like Jimmy, James.
I was reading. You know what happened to me, caller? Can you shut up for a second?
No, yes. Don't hang up on me, please.
All right, listen.
I
was
cry
reading...
when you do that,
All right,
Nick.
no,
I really
shut up.
do it.
Look,
It's
I'm not hanging up.
upsetting.
Caller,
I don't
shut
like
up.
it when you hang up
Caller,
on
I'm
me.
not hanging up.
I've got so much invested.
I could just lower you. All right, so I was reading Narnia, and I think I don't like these like British children books, because when I was reading it, I just had the Narnia book in the store. It was in one of the Fat Watts, and I just picked it up and so I'm like, hey, I never really read this. I know what it's about. It's a bookcase, and the kids go into it like Gumby, and then they get all stoned and do drugs and cut people's heads off and shit, and they get like old too, right? Like they're kids, and when they go in and they do all these bad things, they're adults. So when I'm reading this book, it's got a lot of these like British words, and I don't really. It's like ooh, Pip and Durkham and Pip dippity doo and shit like that. And it hurts my head when I was reading it, and I had to stop. I don't think I could read this Narnia book. Now I know I've read some Harry Potter, and there's not too much like British bullshittery in it, and yeah, I don't like when books are very racist like that. I think that the Narnia book is very racist, and it should be rewritten and have more Americanized names. Like instead of Pip and Pippity Doo and Scoobity Dippity Day and all that other British bullshit, it should be Americanized and resold to the. Hello, caller, are you still
together. There? I did not do that.
Are you still here?
Nick.
Hello. What's going on?
Nick the Rat.
Yes,
hey,
man.
buddy, what's up?
I was just talking about. I was just being anti-racist.
I think there's some kind of delay. People are going to have to listen to this episode like 7 times to understand what the hell's happening.
What happened?
No, I would recommend actually that still.
What happened? All right, so there's a P.O. box where you could send stuff to 90549 Brooklyn, New York, 11209. I got a check from that last caller there. Serve my crotch. If you send me 96 cents, I'll talk to you for hours. Nick the Rat Radio is better than those psychic hotlines and those 1-900 numbers back in the day.
Hello?
Hello?
Ah, good morning, sir.
I'm about to open up another letter. Somebody sent me one. I don't know if I should read their name, though. I'm always worried about anonymity. I'm always worried about anonymity on the internet, so I'm just gonna not read their name. I'll see what's inside, and I'll judge from that point. I'll use my intuition to see what I should say after we open this up. Hope I don't rip anything. There's a lot of stuff in this one. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a little sticky. This one's, what's in here? Hello, Mr. Nick the Rat. Please find the enclosed check for payment for your valued weekly entertainment. I have been listening for many years, and now it's time to deliver some value for value. V for V, baby. Fill in the payee line as appropriate. Perhaps my favorite part of your earlier shows was that ringtone for incoming call. Really? You know how long that took me to kill? It took me years of learning audio routing to figure out how to get Google Voice ringtone to not ring. But I've mastered that part of podcastery. Maybe I should bring it back. Was that some Google service? Yes, it's the Google ringtone. It's once you hear it, you'll never forget it. It has become a touchstone for the earlier days. Yeah, but it's the Google ringtone. Everybody has the same one. If I was able to change the ringtone, I was trying to do that too, but that was even harder to do. The only way I could do it is kind of mute it. I can't really change the ringtone. I could play a song, a sound clip when somebody calls. Maybe I should do that. Fake it. Either way. Also, find enclosed a trading card game called Rat King. This is from a game called Meta Zoo, which has been revamped for a second. Oh, this is cool. There's a game in here. I'll have to bring this with me to PAX. Go around. If you would like, be so kind, would you doodle a little something on the card and return it in a self-addressed stamped envelope? Yeah, I could probably do this. A lot of work you're giving me here, but I could probably definitely do this. That would certainly make my son's day having a personalized Nick the Rat card. Yeah, I'll send you a little care package.
Oh?
The fuck are you do? Hello? Sorry, I shouldn't have cursed
I'm
when...
just fucking with you. I wanted to hear the ringtone.
We don't hear the ringtone. Okay, hold on. Look, watch. Call me back.
Oh, shit. You muted it?
No,
Even though you were reading its praises?
Call me back. All right, I enabled the ringtone. Let's see if that half a brain cell that last caller had, that's my doctor, could call. There we go. There you go. This is the bane of my existence. I still hear this when they call. I mute it for the stream, though. Thank you, caller.
Hello?
Caller?
Stillwater?
No, this is not Stillwater.
Oh my God! Did I say his name correctly?
From Spearfish.
Oh, what's going on, buddy? You sound different.
I
Did
don't have my
Nick
voice
the Rat
changer handy.
three-way call?
What?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
I thought I was talking to Stillfish. Nick, did you just sigh?
I did sigh.
That was one of the most erotic podcast sounds I've ever.
Fuck out of here. And it's not asking too much. Would you promote my YouTube channel? Find me, my midlife crisis 33. Let's check this out if this is real. YouTube. YouTube channel. There we go. YouTube. I should go on at my other umbrella. Hold on 1 second here. Ow. Fucking metal over here.
You have quite the fan club.
You never know what's going to happen. Let's see here. My midlife crisis. If you're just trying to get me to go to your channel and then play your video so you could claim my video so you can monetize it, touche. Crisis 33. Matthew Kelly? Wait, what am I looking at here? I can't find this person. Maybe I should just write it all as one word and search for it. Hold on 1 second. My mid, because it's all like one thing here. Life. Did I spell crisis right? C-R-I sis, like sister 33. There we go. Okay. I found it. I found it, everybody. Whoa. Toys? I have a good friend named, what's his name? He's a really good friend. Toyzilla? Fuck, what's his channel name? He's Sal, and he does toy reviews. And this looks kind of similar to it. I'm going to sub here. Let's see here. We got Low Effort Gold 2nd Edition MetaZoob Cryptid Nation. What cards are these? It's not Pokemon.
Okay, welcome back, everyone, for another installment of Low Effort Gold. I might have.
That is. What the hell is MetaZoo Cryptid Nation? Now I'm intrigued. I fall into these rabbit holes. I'm still halfway through this note, and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. A trading card game. What year is this from? Is this new? 2022. That's kind of new. Oh, that's cool. I like the artwork in it. I'm at the There's a Kickstarter with a 18,000 bucks. 18,000 buckaroonies. Is this gonna play? What's going on here? I want to see this video for this. Magic is real. Long have the days since magic and miracles were commonplace in our world. What the? Wow.
Sounds like Zelda.
Yeah, that was. This is wild. There's a lot of things going on. Do you know if you build it, they will come? Wow, that looks. I like the artwork here. That chupacabra. It's like Pokemon and cryptids mixed together. Wow, my midlife crisis 33 for low effort chats about growing up in the 80s, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and the occasional Magic the Gathering rant. I'm excited for Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. I might buy a few packs to play a couple games. I appreciate it. I appreciate your hard work. Oh, this is a great note, by the way, man. Thank you so much for sending this. I appreciate your hard work and entertaining all of us low effort folks out there. Peace. Timmy D. See, this is why I'm happy I didn't read the name at the start. I could read the name at the end. Thank you so much, Timmy D. It's hard to do these things live. I opened this right now. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But now we're all here together. We're all probably going to buy this card game now, too. Well, I'm going to probably buy it. Let's see what we got here. We got a check for 50. Thank you so much. This is Timmy D. Thank you so much. Everybody go to My Midlife Crisis 33 and check out these cryptic cards. And we got... there's a Rat King in there. That's cool. Ah! Is this like a special edition card? It's shiny. Tastes good too. Ah! I will send you something back. Thank you. You could also donate by going to nicktheratradio.com and clicking donate. There'll be a PayPal link there. Subscription amount is $4.20 if you want to give like $1 an episode, or you could give whatever you want. And then you can throw a note on there. I read all donation amounts. I read notes, and I read initials attached to those, unless you put something else in the note. But either way, that's the gist of it. Let's see if there's any donations this week. We got we gotta find what we got here. We got something. We do have something here. For the Love of the Sewer, KB, with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, KB. Cheers. We got MAC with a 420. Thank you so much, MAC. You've been around for a long time. Cheers to you. And we also got TK. TK with 420. Thank you so much, TK. Wow, this has been a really exciting donation segment so far. I did not expect any of this. Also, let's go to the Twitch and find out what we got going on there. That's another way you could donate. If you have a Amazon Prime account, you could click on something there and give me a free couple bucks. Right. That was 7 days ago. 1 hour ago, Ducky on resub with their Prime. They've been subbed for 65 months. That happened 1 hour ago. Thank you, Ducky on. How did you do that? You did this last week as well. 7 days ago, you resubbed for 65 months. Ducky, are you hacking the system? Ducky, I think we have a Ducky hack in the system here. Super Killer. I heard of that mythical comic book relic. I heard a few people have read it. Read the tome of the Super Killer. It made them go blind, so they had to send it back to the creator. Because you don't want to blind your reader when you're making a comic book. It was just so good that he has to dull it down a little bit to get the shine off. It's almost there. Also, Trump and tariffs. Thank you, everybody, for donating. Thank you so much, Timothy, and the low effort stuff. I have subscribed to your channel. I will definitely be watching it. I dig the vibes. I can't believe I just said that. But I do dig the vibes. I like 80s and toys and stuff. Purple Stuff Podcast and Sludge Central and Dinosaur Dracula. Is it CoffeeZilla? Sal, what is your channel's name again? It's something with, anyway, let's listen to some more music. We'll be back. More Nick the Rat Radio. We're going to tell you how to save your family from the alien invasion. We got RGBIBILE, RG Bible, Dance. Thank you, everybody. You rock. I roll.
Deja vu.
Donate to Nick the Rat Radio at nicktherat.com/donate.
Okay.
Heineken? Fuck that shit! Nick the Rat!
Just touch the guacamole again. It's all over. Guacamole. Holy moly. Guacamole. Oh no. It's not pumpkin. It doesn't taste like pumpkin. It does have a pumpkin on it though. Its looks are deceiving. There's still a lot of people all up in Manhattan over here. Let's get a little bit of a better look. They got they always get large groups of people to stand in circles to watch large groups of people do stuff. Wait, are they going to jump over these people? There's not enough space here. They seem to really like jumping over people. People seem to like watching people jump over people. According to New York City stuff. I don't know. I really want to play this card game now.
I have to change the name of the channel here because what's better? What's more low effort than box openings? Oh, yeah.
Having a podcast. You don't even need to do video for that. Let's have another beer. Why not? This is strong stuff, though. Let's see if I make it through. It's not even midnight yet. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Nick the Rat Radio, where we do very low effort work here. We have the phone lines wide open. You know how low effort we are on Nick the Rat Radio? We're going to talk about, before we get into how to save your family, we're going to talk a little bit about Casio watches. Now, you might be like, oh, Casio watch? That's pretty lame. Why do you want to talk about Casio watches? Well, I think you might not even understand how much Casio watches are there. They're in your life already. Like, you don't even understand how they're there because I didn't tell you yet. But let's check this out. Marty McFly. Did you know he wore a Casio watch? He wore the CA53W. The one with the little calculator on it. He wore a Casio. Then of course there's always the original one. What the hell is that original F91W? That's the one that Obama and Osama wore, the F91W. But there's a lot of other Casios out there. There's the Casio Royale. It wasn't the one that was in the James Bond movie, but it kind of looks like it. It looks kind of like but it's not. I don't know. That's kind of like a weird sidestep of what a famous Casio would be, because, you know, that's it's not really. It wasn't in the movie. But even Walter White also had the CA53W. The Joker had a Casio. He was wearing the F90. It seems to be only a couple of these watches that are kind of famous. Like, you know, it's like, hey, there's a shitload of Casios. If you go to the Casio website, I probably already talked about this at one point or other at some point. But man, there's a lot of Casios there. Ant-Man, he wore a Casio F105W. That's what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing the F105W. Let's check that out right there. Bam. Casios, man, they're crazy, you know? I'm wearing the same thing Paul Rudd wore. Check that out. Napoleon Dynamite. He also had the famous the 53W. The Kurt Cobain also wore the 91W. Tony Hawk, he wore a DBC 610. Then there's video game characters, Solid Snake. He wore a G-Shock. I'm not a big fan of G-Shock Casio watches. I don't like the word G-Shock. Like, what does that even mean? What is a G-Shock like? Ooh, you can't G-Shock my thing. What does G-Shock mean? G-Shocks are so much bigger than Casios. A line of Casio watches is known for their extreme durability and shock resistance. Like, how do you shock your watch? You like my watch is not a G-Shock. I just got a regular old Casio, and I wear this thing in the shower, and it doesn't get shocked at all. The name is short for gravitational shock, reflecting the watch's ability to withstand impacts and vibrations. Well, if it's a digital watch, it doesn't. That's why I don't like G-Shock. Is like really trying to prove itself with a problem it didn't have in the first place. Casio used to have some good digital cameras, but they got out of the market. Wow, they had Casio cameras. That'd be cool. They had a Casio like synth guitar. That was pretty badass. Gravitational shock. Wow. What a lame name even. Check this one out. Dale Cooper. Did you know Dale Cooper? He wore a DBC 610. Then even Stranger Things had a shitload of Casios in it. A lot of F91Ws, CA53. So yes, basically if you want like an old school one, you get the 91W or the CA53. You know, if you want like a little calculator, but you're never gonna use the calculator on the watch. You're never gonna use that. It's really nice having the time on your wrist, though. I have found a lot of benefit in watches. I think it's I like Casio. I think it's a fun. Some bullshit, you know. Hey. Do they have keyboards? They don't have keyboards. But who watches the watches? I don't know, Eric PP. Who watches your PP, Eric PP? Who watches your PP? Casio keyboard. Oh yeah, okay. I thought you meant like to type on, not like a musical keyboard. I guess that makes sense there. Yeah, Casio keyboards. Those are cool. They're not bad, but you know, there's quadrillion keyboards out there. Now there's like keyboards with emotional touch sensitivity. Like we're gonna have to start giving pianos drugs soon. Is that what we're trying to do? Are we trying to give these robots problems? Like, you know, the amount you take. Holy shit. Ducky, you almost gave me a fucking heart attack.
Hey.
Yeah,
I was just testing the waters.
Dude, you probably just killed somebody in their sleep.
Uh-oh. I just wanted to make sure this is working. Carry on.
Does it work?
Morning, Ducky.
Oh, Ducky, man, I was lurking in the cult of the. Sometimes you gotta lurk. We're talking about Casio here. Watches. We're talking about Casio watches. Are we done talking about Casio watches? Oh, I also think Millhouse. I think Millhouse had a Casio. Waythorn, do you have a Casio? I think Kanye West, he wears a G-Shock. That's that tracks. Baseball, huh? There's a lot of Casios in Death Note. My Hero Academia. Akira, there's a Casio. Tyler, the Creator, has a Casio. Grimes, MF Doom. John Cena, if you've seen him, then you would have seen that he had a Casio on his wrist as he's waving it in front of his face. Shia LaBeouf. All right, maybe I should get rid of my Casio. I don't understand why these Casio watches, they're not more customizable. They are pretty customizable, but they should make these, they should just like sell the module. And I think, why aren't there like customizable modules? Where there probably is. But is there a 3D watch printing community out there? Just need certain parts that are metal, and then most of a digital watch is some plastic bullshit, some circuitry. I really want a Casio that has the moon phases on it, just so I could see if the crazy people around me increase during full moons. Eric PP, it is currently 11:24 and 19 seconds, 20 seconds, 21 seconds, 22 seconds. And at the sound of the tone, you'll be listening to Tay and Van with Vida Caravia.
Hey man, I know I never say this. I know we mess around a lot, but I do appreciate you. You're a really good friend, and I'm happy you're in my life. Tell him you feel the same way. No, that. Tell him that's gay. Come on, he's opening up to you. Open up back. Guys don't open up to other guys. Do it. Don't do it. Do it. Tell him you feel the same way. Don't do it. Tell him that's gay. I feel gay. Hey man, I know I never say this. I know we mess around a lot, but I do appreciate you. You're a really good friend, and I'm happy you're in my life.
Subgrade. Do you know Ducky?
I do. we're part of the same other server, the cult.
The cult of the cult of wait.
Yeah. It's okay.
He's a cool dude. I'm very happy he's in my life. He makes me feel gay.
He's quite the comedian.
Ducky?
Yes.
Ducky's a comedian?
Yeah. It's funny too.
I've never looked at him as a comedian. I always looked at him as just like a sweaty naked guy sort of thing. Does he ever show you pictures of him in the shower?
Hello?
No.
Hello?
Are we taking a shower together, Nick?
No.
Let's hope not.
If Ducky was here.
I was gonna wait till another closer or slower episode to tell you, but I have been wearing the Casio fishing watch for decades.
Oh, you do?
Decades, Nick. Decades. The fishing watch.
Do you know it works?
Actually,
I heard that
if
works.
you get
the tides,
digital,
it tells you when you should go fishing.
The digital,
yeah.
I'm sorry to speak over you, Nick.
No, I'm going to talk over you because this is your show.
Digital,
and I don't want
Casio
people
digital
to go to your show.
fishing watch.
You have a show, don't you?
What?
You have a podcast, don't you?
I haven't published an episode in probably 15 years.
You actually did?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I gotta hear that.
It's out there. It's out there, and I speak of all things, and then I got the spooks that I might be somehow
how do I find it? Can I look for it right now? I want to play it right now.
Because Dave Jones and Adam Curry might have dropped it off their stream, the podcast 2.0 thing. It might have been dropped by now.
Dropped? Like released? In hip cool
like
new slang?
Gone, like no longer maintained.
You just said that I could find it. Now you're saying that I can't find it. So well, you're being a little podcast
It might
cock
have
tease.
been once upon a time because they maintained such a large index. But I honestly, I think back when I was calling Hog Story frequently, which oh my god, I love Hog Story. Keep that up.
Does John Fletcher still have that GoFundMe up? I think he has a GoFundMe up. He needs a car really badly.
I don't know the current status of that, but if you can give me more info or text me that, I will definitely. That's important. John Fletcher, the Hog Story guy, is incredible.
He's at 92% raised. Here, I'll post it in the Discord and everywhere here. If you could help get John Fletcher back on the road, that would be great. I still have to send him a donation. Maybe I'll send him the one that gets him over the line here. He's at 92%.
Is this Casio 3485? Maybe?
3485.
I don't know. It's a fishing watch, and it has the lunar phase also. It's very cool. Not to detract from the whole what we can do to help Fletcher and the Hog Story podcast, which oh my god, I hope that remains forever. I love that show. I love everything about it, and they're definitely good people. Support your local podcasters.
Can I make one complaint?
Even if they're not local.
I don't know if he's done this recently, but I don't like when podcasts have So, does he still have like what? I was listening to Hog Story, and I heard like 5 or 6 people just talking randomly on the show at once.
He plays clips.
And I was like, where am
Audio
I?
clips?
How come I'm not on it? Why am I not on this podcast?
You as in Nick the Rat or your actual persona?
No, I hear all these people on a show, but I don't hear me.
Well, I would send him a quick text or electronic message, the emails, and address that situation. I think it was $34.85 for the Casio fishing watch that I'm holding, but it's not on my wrist. I had to take it off to look at the
No, if
back
you're holding it, it's on the
plate
back
to
of it.
tell
I
you.
got the F105W, baby. It's a sweet piece of kit right there.
Is
I
that
know
a
you're
fishing
jealous.
watch?
It doesn't have the moon phases or the tide or when you got to go fishing and when the fish are biting
Oh,
and eating.
so you're familiar with this shit?
It's weird that,
Okay.
well,
Oh,
I'm telling you, I'm Casio it's my life now. That's all I think about. That's all I do.
apparently, somehow. Do you lick them? Do you lick the
They
face
taste
plate?
good. They have that nickel flavor. It's like blood.
Have you actually gone on Amazon and purchased the watch face protector for the
No.
exact millimeter that your watch face requires?
No.
They sell watch face protector screen covers that you can totally stock up on.
This watch costs $20.
The screen protector, you could probably buy a pack or a set of them that would cost about the same, maybe half. And you have Prime. It might cost half once the shipping is applied. I don't know.
You have
But
to scratch.
Do you go
have
fishing
you have to
in
live
the
with
sewer?
scratches. You have to live with the the dents and the
Yes,
dings.
I concur. Scratches. I didn't say that I have a screen protector. I don't give a flying fuck.
Screen protectors
It's a $20 watch.
Screen protectors are, for if you're fruity tooty, if you're French. Screen protectors are for the
Do you
French.
ever go fishing in the sewer, Nick?
Yeah, all the time. That's why I need this. I need the Tide one, so I know when the tide's
Of
coming
course.
in.
That's your protein source.
Why am I? What? Hello?
Yes.
Get out of here. It's not midnight in the sewer yet. Hi, everybody. Let's bring it in for a second. I gotta bring up my notes here. I gotta find out what's going on here. Oh crap! I messed up. I have to call him back. I have a question. Where can I call this doctor? Doctor. Call the doctor. Call the good doctor. How do you call the doctor? Enter the name or the number. Okay. Doctor. 7. Doctor. All right, let's see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work.
Hello?
Hello?
Nick?
Do you know about
Nick the Rat?
Do you know about Real ID?
Can we call Vito?
Can we call Vito? Are you stalking
Can we call
Vito?
Vito G right now?
Vito probably has a restraining order against you, doesn't he?
If I block my number, we might get through.
I could imagine that happening.
What were you asking me about before I distract us to the restraining order?
Did you send Vito shoes? And do you know what Real ID is?
Real ID. That's been that's been actually activated and happening and equipped for so long. I don't think it matters at this point.
Do you think it's
If
gonna be
you
tied
look at
to
your identification, you look at your driver's license, etc., and it has like a shape or a star in the upper right-hand corner, you already have that, what's it called, beard, or what's the whole ordeal about it? I mean, it's been happening. It's been a thing since 9/11.
But isn't Real ID like
2001, not 2011.
the tracking of the people digitally? Isn't it like signing into the internet?
Well, so does your cum. If you like get semen everywhere, it can be tracked also.
Well, no, isn't it like a digital? Like, does it tie you to a digital thing? Real ID at all?
It's similar to jacking off in a public restroom, Nick. I've told you to stop doing that.
No, but like if you were to like, it feels too good to not be in public, to share it with the people.
Well, that's because other people are ready to slap you. Now, you're asking about the Real ID.
No, but the Real ID,
what's the
well, you could
problem?
track,
What's the
is
occurrence?
it add more tracking? Like, what is, it's just a star? It's just like, hey, you have a star?
It's just a fucking ink blob. There's nothing digital or anything superior to the original ink on a damn identification card. And that's from a government, not medical advice or potential any other advice, but that's honestly, it's just a mark on your card that tells you, hey, this is verified, double verified.
So it's not the mark of the demon or the devil?
Do you want to see the mark of the demon? I'll let you see what that looks like on your little rat fur if you want. Things might get sticky, Nick. Are you ready for this? Stick out your tongue as far as you can. Am I talking to myself? I'm gonna have to do this myself, apparently.
Alright, again. Nick the Rat. Hello. Sorry, your name just makes me think of that. Howdy. I don't know what that is. Sorry for the bump. You're welcome, Raiders. I realized I didn't test out the mics with the hat, so sometimes I bump it. Alright, again. Oh. Ooh.
You okay?
Oh. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh, you're right there. Oh. 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 Oh, God. Oh. Yes. 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 Ah. Oh. Oh, yes. 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 Oh. Yes. 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 Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh.
When all else fails, if you can't stop 'em, lube 'em.
Dark Sewer Alien Lube. Order yours now.
I'll have what she's having.
Hello?
Milk Drop, what the fuck? That was weird. You never know what milk. I never seen the that background for Milk Drop before. If you're not tuned into the video part of this podcast, you're not missing too much. The audio, if you're not tuned in, you're missing the good tunes. I really like some of the music that I find. It's I dug that song. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It really made me feel like Neo in the Matrix right there. And now we need to tell you some ways to prevent yourself from being abducted by aliens. I've got a couple ways here. Hold on one second. Do I got like an official list or just what I wrote down here? I have like a couple lists. I'm a All right, so this is the P Diddy special to protect you or your family from this part of the show is going to be very important. So if you're just tuning in, grab a notepad, grab your best writing utensil. There's a bunch of different ways you could take notes these days. Whatever is the best way for you to remember what is being said right now. Record, start now, okay? Oil. oil has a bad rap for a lot of reasons, but also we all know that oil is a blessing. And in the case of protecting you from alien invaders, oil is a great way of doing this. When you're sleeping at night, most of these will be to protect your sleeping self. Because during the day, most of the time, the alien invaders, if they're coming during the day, you have the military, you have missiles and nukes and machine guns, you have the arsenal, you have Earth's arsenal at your whim. If you're talking about daytime fighting aliens, I'm talking about nighttime, Night Stalker, the little perverted aliens. You know, the ones that come sneaking into your house to snatch you up and bring you to Epstein's Island and perform all these little shoot you up with vaccines and stuff. It's that's the aliens I'm talking about. Oil, all right? You want to put oil around your bed. So you can't really be if the aliens, I don't really think that they're sucking you up through the roofs of your house. They're probably coming in through the window. They're probably getting their long fingers going up under your covers of your blanket and touching your toes and licking your toes and doing a lot of things to your toes. I know that the aliens love toes. But if you put a little canola oil on the floor around your bed at night, every night before you go to bed, you want to make sure it's nice, fresh canola oil or coconut oil if you're feeling rich, if your pockets are, if you're feeling fancy, coconut oil. You can use whatever oil you want, basically. WD-40 is a very good thing. You spray it around your bed. Just be careful if you wake up in the middle of the night and you have to take a piss or shit, or you gotta rub one out really quick. I can't go to sleep. The warm milk is not helping. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the shower. I gotta put this bar of soap in places you don't even know about to finish getting to where I have to be so I could take a nap for a couple hours. You gotta be careful, because if you slip and you're butt naked, you could really just fall right into Kevbot's mom. And bump into like 20 other people while you're there. So oil. Seed oil is a great deterrent for these aliens. Here's another one. Another one is mirrors. Now, there is a pattern of mirrors that we actually sell in the sewers, in the Dark Sewer Network. You could buy these things. These mirrors, let me tell you, they are dome-shaped, like satellite dishes. Now, you've seen regular mirrors, but these mirrors, these have a, it's like optical tech, new aged optical tech that you haven't even seen yet. It's when Edison was abducting and raping Tesla, much like Elon has done with his name, optical tech. You put this mirror dome above your bed and on the sides. When the aliens are coming into your bedroom at night and they're seeing their reflection on your ceiling in reverse on the concave side of the mirror, it looks like you're already being anally probed as they're doing it to you, and they get confused and they stop doing it because they think that it's already happening. It's something about the psyche of these little gray aliens. It's usually the ones that this is only going to work for them because they're the stupidest of all the aliens, the little gray ones. So the mirror domes are going to work for them, but you want to have them around your bed. There is one problem. If you do use the mirror domes with the oil, you might slip and fall into those and get cut up in a bloody, bloody mess. But it's worth it because you don't want to get abducted. Another step is this is a good one. Do you know when you're driving and you want to go really fast and you don't want to drive in traffic, so you put like a head on the seat next to you so it looks like you're with another person, and then you could go into the HOV. What does the HOV even stand for anyway? What does HOV stand for? HOV lanes known as carpool lanes. What does HOV stand for, though? High occupancy vehicle lane. High occupancy vehicle. High occupancy. So you just smoke weed in there. I don't know. High occupancy vehicle lane. Wouldn't it have to be like the car is full? Shouldn't it be high occupancy if like all the seats in the car were full? Like if you were in a two-seater, then it would have to be both seats. If you were in a four-seater, it should be all four seats. If you're a four-seater car, or if you're like a van, and you only have one other person in there, then are you really an HOV? Like that's. Anyway, you put a decoy in your bed. You put like pillows under the mattress, and then when the aliens come to get you, they'll probably take that. It might wake you up. Then you could run. Always keep a weapon near your bed. Always. I like to keep a taser. This is really hard to fuck up and tase yourself. It's a little easy to start a fire, but that's okay. Like if I'm gonna get raped by an alien, I'd rather have my sewer go on fire. In the fucking, the justice scales of things, fire in the sewer scares the aliens off. I could put it out. Usually I wake up, I have to go to the bathroom. I could just pee on the fire. I'm prepared. I am the extinguisher of flames. But I need the flames to start the electricity to kill the motivation in the aliens taking me. And then there's like these like low tech stuff like anti-frequency generators but it's good to have a good alien insurance policy. Stuff like that. It's almost midnight in the sewer. Hold on here. In 3 more minutes. Let's play an advertisement. Do we have a quick... Can I find an advertisement that's long enough in the amount of time that I have to fill up the time to get... I could do this. Let's see. We got... I'm using my Casio watch here to do this timing here. We need 2 minutes here. All right, so then I have to bring up the reel, and then I have to put the thing in the reel.
Oh, hey dudes, Nick the Rat has like a bod like God. Oh, He didn't get that way drinking beer and smoking weed. Nah, bro, nah. He went to the tanning salon. He went to tanning heaven. Whoa, yeah. 5 new locations just opened up in the sewers of New York City this month, and we're accepting new clientele for only $69. Tanning Heaven has brand new solar-powered tanning beds that are 100% guaranteed to give you some form of cancer. Can you tell me a faster way to get a God bod than meeting God himself? Nah, didn't think so. So come on down to Tanning Heaven today. Oh man, that one just caught on fire too. Oh, those ambulances, man. Oh no, this is totally tubular. Dark Sewer Network is awesome.
At the sound of the tone, it'll be midnight in the sewer.
Oh, it looks like we have a phone call coming in here. Happy midnight in the sewer, caller.
Oh, I didn't expect you to pick up.
Let's listen to a song really quick. We have Bigfoot Beats with If I Start Dancing.
Bigfoot.
Who is this? This smooth-faced son of a one-eyed donkey. I wouldn't let him call me that. Listen here, big boy. Why do you come off cutting in here? Go on.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
Bigfoot was a
I heard he was way up in the toady. Where is Bigfoot? I heard he was way up in the toady.
If I start dancing and there is no music playing, if I start dancing and there is no music playing, if I start dancing and there is no music. If I start dancing and there is no Bigfoot.
Are you crazy?
If I start dancing and there is no music.
Here's the thing about Bigfoot sounds.
It was supposed to be us, the family.
There's a local Bigfoot. Well, that could be a hiker or something. No. The infrared would have picked out the clothes. No, this guy's for real. This, my Indian friend, is a Bigfoot. There is no
Sounds like
Midnight in the sewer, shooting stars across the sky. Some magical journey will take us on a ride. Midnight in the sewer, and we're listening to you. We're listening to you.
Good golly, Miss Molly, I am pretty drunk. Stacy is not here yet. Tunnel Rat. Soon. Hopefully soon. A lot of my time has been taken up by, like today I was playing Marathon all day. Marathon is the new Bungie game. It's in alpha right now. I got the alpha preview, a little login. It's it's a decent game. It's decent so far. It's definitely needs more. It's a remake of the old. It's an extraction shooter now, like Hunt, or more like Tarkov. So if you know what Tarkov is, if you know what Tarkov and Apex Legends is, if you were to mix Tarkov and Apex Legends, it would be like a Halo-ish amalgamation of it. It's solid though. Like the shooting feels nice. Some of the stuff feels good. I'll continue to play the beta for free. When they do release it, I'll buy it for $30-$40 if it ever goes to that price. I don't know if I'm going to be too crazy for it unless they release a lot more. Like if there's a lot of maps, then maybe. Like if on release they're like, oh, here it's going to have 10 maps. I might do $50 maybe for 10 maps. But the gameplay is pretty good. I've had fun with it while I was playing it, but while I was playing it, I was wondering if I had as much fun as playing something like The Hunt or something else. And it felt like it was just missing a little something, which might be there if there's like upgrades or character creation, or maybe I'm just playing the wrong class. Maybe I'll enjoy a different class. I was only playing the guy that has the shield, and he runs in blah blah blah. But it felt I'm also confused. There's a lot of stuff going on in the game, so these games usually take at least a few hours to figure out what you're even doing. Like, what the fuck's what is happening right now in this game? I'm currently still not completely. I get it mostly. You know, you find the key, you go to the place, loot it. You just want to loot. Not too sure what all the loot does yet. The trailer for Marathon, the director for the trailer of the game, that thing was amazing. I really enjoyed the trailer video for Marathon. If you want to see just good cinema, watch that. The gameplay is slower. But it's fun. You know, it's okay. It's I'm enjoying my time with it. I'll play it more when it comes out. Will I buy it? As I said, if it has a lot of maps on release, I'll buy it. If it's only like 3 maps, I'll probably wait. Right now it's like 2. Looks cell shaded. It looks like Apex a lot. It looks like if you mixed Apex with Halo. And all the bad guys look the same. Like, I'm not really seeing too much diversity, and it's an extraction shooter, so it's your team of 3. There's going to be other teams of 3 on the map. I don't know how many people are actually in each server at a time. But if it's like other extraction shooters, it's going to be like 4 other teams maybe. But it'll make the game easier if I learn these rules, which are going to take me time to learn. Because you're doing other objectives, trying to get to places, kill bots. The bots are okay to fight, but the bots that you fight, they're boring robots. They need a lot more variety in that area, I think. I don't know, I'm having fun playing it right now. But the other game that came out before Deadlock, the Valve MOBA FPS game, when that first came out, I was addicted to it for 2 days. And then on day 3, I was like, this sucks. And then I stopped playing it. I haven't played it since. Good night, Tunnel Rat. New job. Nice. AI in games is going to be great. And I think that's going to be really cool. I would love to play like an RPG game where like the people in town that are getting whatever's happening, like the story is generated on the fly and it's different all the time and looks like whatever you want. It's going to be sort of like Total Recall, but not real. It'll be like a video game version of Total Recall. What would you like the blah 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 blah. It'll be fun if it runs fast enough. In the right places. It'll just be like loading screens. Like, as long as they hide the AI thinking, they can make RPGs really, really cool. NPCs with personality. There's been NPCs with personality for a long time. Have you ever played Animal Crossing? Those NPCs will carry years of data with them. So yeah, Marathon is I'm enjoying it. Then there's the Oblivion remaster, remake, or Oblivion in Unreal 5. That I want that. I want it, but I'll wait till it's a little bit cheaper. I have not played Oblivion. I played Morrowind. I never beat Morrowind, but I loved Morrowind. Played that one. And then Skyrim. Played that one. I never beat Skyrim either. But I never played Oblivion. It's got Sir Patrick Stewart doing voiceovers in there, so I'd like to play that. Morrowind is the furry mod? I hear Oblivion was better than Morrowind. But I do have a fond memory of playing Morrowind, and at least yeah, it should be cool. And then there's probably going to be a Fallout remaster, the first Fallout. Bethesda finds a way to milk it some more. I think 100,000 people were playing the Oblivion remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it. It's really amazing when, well, there was Everybody knew it was coming for like a month or two, but they didn't know it was going to be released that day. They released it that day. They're like, hey, here it is. Bam, boom, skibbity bop. They probably put out the fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, somebody found it using some console commands in Google Chrome developer mode, looking at the CSS code, going through the HTML. We found pictures. It's like whatever. Oh wow, they're making an Oblivion remake. Yeah, but and then 2 weeks later, Oblivion remake is here. Here, take it, play it, have fun. They did change man and woman to body type 1 and body type 2, though. So part of the upgrade is a cultural downgrade. But, hey, whatever. It looks cool. I'd play it. But I'm going to wait. I still have to beat The Witcher, Part 3. I think I'm going to burn through The Witcher 3 so I could uninstall it finally. I need to uninstall these games. I crave flushing my hard drive. I really need to get rid of that thing. Need to start over. Also, in news, entertainment, media, baloney, the new Predator movie looks really fucking cool. Now, I'm not talking about the cartoon. I know there's a cartoon coming out also, and that's what I thought the new Predator movie was when I saw that there was a trailer. I was like, oh, that's just the cartoon thing that I saw. That doesn't look so good. No, there's a new movie coming out that's like from the point of view of the Predator. It looks fucking cool. It looks weird, but also, if you liked Prey, I think it's from the same people that did Prey. And it looks like it's going to be futuristic, like, but damn, they're doing more with the Predator. The Predator is turning out to be more of a cultural, iconic cornerstone of 20th century media. Than even the Terminator or some shit. Did you ever play Atomfall? I don't think so. Do I know what Atomfall is? I might. Let me see. Sounds familiar. Came out this year. I did not know about it. Came out this year? March? Is this like the Russian game with the robots in it? No, it doesn't look like it. Survival action game. Is there a trailer? I don't think there'll even be a trailer, will there? Let's say a trailer. Official features trailer, official pre-launch trailer, official gameplay. Gamescom trailer. Let's look at the Gamescom
Product
trailer.
not yet rated.
X Sox Rebellion. This is Gangs of New York.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one.
Windscale. Everything changed when that bloody atom plant went up in flames.
Yeah, I think it's
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in bandit activity outside the village walls.
I think this is what I was thinking it was. Maybe. 2024. Wait, that's the trailer time, but when did the game actually come out? I don't know. My idea time is very warped right now. Did I say 2024 or 2025? I don't know. Kind of like a Stalker. Not Stalker. looks like Biohazard, not Biohazard. But the one in the sky, but it's not in the sky. Hoo hee ha 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 hee ha hoo. Poppy Bear, 8 in the morning. We'll be right back. BioShock Infinite. Kind of looks like that, but not really. There's a lot of games that it looks like, but that look pretty good. I haven't played Adamfall though. No.
Sacrifice now, so in the future there'll be love and space. And when the pressure's show, God give me the good escape. But I ain't nowhere to go, I took the steps I couldn't wait. Hey, the vision's same, now my people with me. I rearrange the game, and now my sequel hear me. I know you're not to blame, but I don't mean that you don't fear me. I know you're not to blame. Yeah, life moving at a stunning pace. There'll be love and space. Sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice. Life moving at a stunning pace. 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 Sacrificing. Life moving at a stunning pace. Sacrificing. Life moving. Life moving. Life moving. Life moving. Sacrificing. 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 Sacrificing.
Some other things you could do for aliens abducting you is to write your name and address on a piece of paper and roll it up, put it inside of a balloon, and then take the balloon and with the oil, the canola oil as well, it doesn't matter if it's canola oil because you're not eating it. Just don't eat canola oil. You know, use canola oil for alien traps or for lubing up a balloon with your name and address on it. And so you could stick it right up inside of wherever you think you could find it so you could grab it fast in case you get abducted and you need to come back home. And then you'll have a balloon with your name and I don't know if that's going to really be very effective. I'm going to maybe say that's not a very good... maybe a tattoo with your name and address. Why would you need your name and address. So the Pope died. The Pope died on Easter. If that's not a sign of something, then I don't know what is. 4chan is also dead too. I think 4chan died the same day as the Pope. The Pope. Was the Pope hosting 4chan? 4chan's gone. 4chan's not coming back. We have a dead Pope and a dead 4chan. But I guess the Pope will come back. And 4chan will probably come back as well with more advertisements and stuff like that, maybe. Like, I don't understand how they can't bring 4chan back. 4chan is just constantly... It's just like a message board. Just start fresh. Like, oh, okay, here you go. The gates are open. Post some anime titties and some dudes with some titties. With some cows with some titties. And titties with some titties. Just put that back on there and you got 4chan. Like, what is the holdup on restarting 4chan? Why is it so hard to have a message board restart? Is it really that confusing? Oh, 4chan was the government and Doge shut them down. I see. Tesla's also dead. Tesla's out of money. That motherfucker, like, that's funny. Apparently, using boycotting is the best form of protest. You know what's weird? Boycotting is the best form of protest, and the best way to lose weight is to not eat. And it's addictions. It's not. That's just there's a word called addiction. And it's your addiction to buy stuff, and it's your addiction to eat and consume. Consuming things comes easy, and people exploit it, and you let them exploit it, and you have more power than you know because you choose what you want to consume. You are the consumer chooser. Now, I think a lot of people don't think about what they consume. I don't think people really think about what they are as a person. I think a lot of people fucked up in their past and they don't think that they did. They think that time that they did that thing that was really fucked up when they were whatever age was fine. Now, we're all going to do fucked up things at whatever age that we were at, but if you can't admit in your present self that your past was a little bit shady or strange, then you're never going to change. And I think people need to expand their own personal self-beings beyond what they could ever expect for themselves. So 4chan was the government, huh? And then Doge stepped in. Don't read the chat. After you've read the chat, also rest in peace, Red 40. Rest in peace, petroleum food coloring. It's very strange, people's reaction towards RFK. I think what RFK should have done was this petroleum thing a lot sooner. But either way, this is a big step. There's so much happening right now in politics that it's very strange, especially after being in a political situation where like nothing was happening. Like the same old was happening. And now there's a lot of crazy shit happening all over the place. And getting rid of petroleum oil in our food supply seems like a pretty good first step. I think. I don't know. I think it's good. Beige food? Yeah, but a lot of people are calling this guy like insane in the membrane, which who knows? Maybe he is. I never met the guy. I never hung out with him for more than 5 hours. Like, how are you supposed to know anybody or anybody's? If you were able to be put into a room with a world leader for more than a day, 24 hours, like if you were in a room with a world leader for 48 hours and you were able to observe him in his natural habitat, you would have a very good idea of this person. You could see a lifetime of this very influential person on TV or on the radio and know nothing about them. Zero. Because everything you see or hear on the media that doesn't come from the sewer is fake. There's a lot of fake media out there, a lot of fake news, a lot of fake everything, fake people pretending to be giant life-size cartoon. Let's listen to, we got Blood Drive with Poison. Let's listen to this. Yeah, let's shut up and listen to this.
My heart has been destroyed and I know that you'll enjoy it. Watching me sip your poison. You got me paranoid. Stuff that I can afford it. Your kiss tastes like poison.
Goodbye, petroleum oil.
My heart has been destroyed
in the food.
I know that you'll enjoy it. Watching me sip your poison. You got me paranoid. Stuff that I can afford it. Your kiss tastes like poison. My heart has been destroyed and I know that you'll enjoy it. Watching me sip your poison. You got me paranoid. Stuff that I can afford it. Your kiss tastes like poison. My heart has been destroyed and I know that you'll enjoy it. Watching me sip your poison.
think I'm all out of beer. Methylene blue, methylene blue, methylene blue, especially raspberry flavored things. Flavored raspberry flavor. Where did I make that flavor? Shouldn't all flavor, like all artificial flavoring, just be gone? Like, we give these scientists a lot of leeway with what they could do with chemicals that they put into our food. I know. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not against science sticking their dick in food. Like, hey, yeah, sure, I know bananas are not natural. And I'll deep throat that. I'll deep throat that science. Give me that science that gives me the banana, okay? And why haven't we had anything like that recently? All the science we get now is just like waste runoff. Like, where can we hide the waste runoff? Well, let's make some new food. Seems like our food supply is becoming the waste, like where they're trying to feed us the waste. It seems like life is like waste. Like, eat the yeast farts. Drink the yeast farts. Be the yeast fart. I feel like a yeast fart right now because I drank all this IPA. I guess I'll open one more beer. I'm probably going to play a little bit of Marathon after the show's over. If you want to see some Marathon gameplay. Stick around. Man. I love life. Life is really cool. Most of the time. If you're not in pain, even if you're in pain, life is kind of interesting if you know the pain's going to pass. Knowing that the pain's going to pass is definitely a good thing. Knowing that the pain's going to stay is not good. Passing pain is good pain. Permanent pain is shit. Where am I going with this? Nowhere. But holes stretch very far, and if aliens come in there, don't worry. That pain will pass. So if you are ever abducted by an alien because you did not cover your floor with WD-40 or have a taser under your pillow that was soaked in methylene blue and turpentine, then guess what? You're in luck because in about a week or two, your butt will come back to the same part of where it was when it was parted. So don't worry about it. Okay, everybody? You will be fine. If you are accidentally abducted because you did not follow any of the simple tips that I've given you tonight, fear not, listener. Fear not. Nick the Rat Radio will be back next week. We'll have more life-saving tips. Reality-altering facts. And some stoner recipes for you. Don't worry. Tune in next week, next Wednesday at 10 p.m. We're live every week. We're going to post this tomorrow after I do some art for it and then put the MP3 together and then do all the RSS feed and then uploading it to YouTube and then there's so much work involved in all this, and then I gotta do it all by my. Who else is working here? Is there anybody else working here? Am I all by myself here? I don't know who else is here. Oh yeah, all the artists that also help, like this musician right here. Sexy Red, it's my birthday. We'll be back next week, everybody. Love you. Stay safe. Clench that butthole. And get yourself some quality lube. Hang out if you want to see some marathon.
Hey, what the hell is that? Maybe we should just turn back, huh? That's gotta be a fire.
Look, it's moving. I saw it.
It isn't moving, Bobby.
Look, man.
Is it? That's one monster forest fire.
Yeah, fire my ass.
That ain't no fire, man.
What else could it be? What the heck is going on here, Mike?
Are you screwing around?
No.
Stop killing animals! Rats